What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one.
Oh.
Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in
She's
those
lying.
Forgotten Woods is as ancient as
Still
it
thinking
is
about Cullen.
dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Huh? Not yet. Hold on, not yet. Can I go after? I forgot to talk to Sarah. Damn it.
This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's beautiful, in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Hey, Cullen's room? No, that's not it. Oh. I hope I didn't lose that scene with Sarah. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to recover, but I can't make any promises.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
I'm sorry.
I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
I have gotten into the pants of the commander, and it was glorious.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I was safe from those who hunted me, but only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
This place isn't natural. It almost seems constructed. It's as if someone made a pocket within the Fade with its own rules of reality. If the ancient elves could do this...
It seems remarkable that the Magisters of Tevinter could ever challenge them. Yes.
It's deteriorating. Eventually, this place will simply collapse on itself.
Who can say how old it is? For now it stands, and thus retains its value.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Alluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Well... Oh, there. I was like, what happened? So you remember that letter that Cullen sent to his sister? Well, she sent back. Now there's... Cullen, I was glad to receive your last letter. You sound happy. It's been... Never mind. I just hope you're well. Which reminds me. Evelyn? Not Inquisitor. Not her worship, the Herald of Andraste. Your last letter was far too short. Love, Mia. Does Evelyn have Cullen baby now? I would hope so. Mia, I will write you a longer letter when there's time. Stop prying. Cullen. She's so happy for her brother.
Though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
So I said I had to see Sarah. Is there anyone else I missed? I don't think. And I think we're nearing the end by a couple hours.
Thank you.
I want to see more of their letters to each other. I wish.
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
Oh my.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Oh my.
Inquisitor.
Oh?
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Brianna, the Duchess, and Corypheus, right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure, but how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things. with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. We patched their spat, Briala and the Celine, but without their breakup, none of it would have happened like that.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots. You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks.
Here we
Set
go.
a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
But I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader.
Right, they'll never suspect you. What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different.
Oh
Let's go.
man, this is gonna be good. Cullen first.
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with, and give your soldiers a laugh. What, the desk? Oh yes, center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it.
Oh, it's sturdy.
I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There,
Evelyn.
won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Nice. Oh, it's sturdy. Too funny.
Right, little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes!
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
This is gonna be bad. Oh man.
Right, something to get our shadow of birds loosened up. Gotta be something. Have a search. What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go!
But it's so fun! Especially the part with Cullen's desk.
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Corypheus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Did you see the part though? With Cullen's desk? It's pretty great.
There is an issue that you should address.
I think it's worth your time.
Oh, this is what I was talking about. Oh my god, that thing is... Cullen's reply to this war table mission is hilarious. It's one of my favorites. But, oh, I should probably still talk to Sarah. I haven't talked to her for the entire game, so... Just for that mission. I wanted to make sure Cullen and Evelyn did the do before I talked to her. Because then that's the only way you get the whole, oh, it's sturdy. So great. Such a great comment. Sarah!
There's you, yes?
Nothing?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Okay.
I'll be back if I need you.
Nothing else, I guess. Does it make a difference if you talk to them now? Or do they not comment on it? Can I open this door now? Who are you?
At your order. Did you need something?
Oh, he doesn't know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
May I ask you something?
Always.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to Lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
Do you think that could work? Would people accept it?
Mages would be watched, but could pursue interests outside the Circle. Neither freedom nor prison. I don't know.
That's all I wanted to know.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Oh, look! Sarah's changed, too. No black wall. We're gonna do Blackwall's mission right now. Are you ready, kids? Oh my god. What is the mask of the... What do these look like? I need to see this. Probably looks terrible. Oh my. Uh-huh. Dorian the Explorian looks cute on you. This one's yours, though. Wow, this one's actually better than what I crafted. I refuse. You must damn, Varric. Oh wait, why did I exit? Yeah, same here. I like the tarot cards changing. I still wish that they would change the advisors too. The advisors tarot cards. I know you don't see them often, but it'd be nice, especially when you romance them. It'd be a nice little thing to pop up on the war table. Oh my goodness.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Well, this is grim.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Varric knows.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Mages are back in line, and the Templars are mad as rabbits?
A free mage alliance of sorts. No circle.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier
himself.
himself.
About this elder one.
What I wouldn't give for a good old-fashioned war with swords.
You must know something about Renee.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say, say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
So, who's shocked? Who who honestly did not know? Coincidentally, it's raining in Valvario today.
Sire, you should know those men approached me again. Get the condemned to scrap the thing. Wait.
Before I go in here, though, my drink.
Heaven. Field and forest shall burn.
One sec, let me grab it. Oh no, help! I just thought of the Cullen romance scene again. While I was gone. I thought of it. I'm a mess again. I should say the love scene. The entire thing is a romance. Didn't see it coming. Yeah, same here. I mean, the first time I played. Not now. I feel terrible because I'm like smiling. I have no reason to smile at this particular mission right now, but I'm so happy. Like, bad time to get feels of these kind. Aw, Evelyn. Like, they were friends, so this is rough.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
I called you a friend. I trusted you. You lied.
You thought I was Blackwall. I didn't want to tell you otherwise. As Blackwall, I was something. I had a purpose. I could make amends. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Yikes. Can you imagine how wrecked you would be if you romanced him? Oh, man.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
It was a heroic act, stepping between you and the Darkspawn.
I wasn't worthy. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, Ulf Gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
That's all for now.
I hate when that happens. It's so awkward. I have another question, that's all. Oh, hi, baby.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Darling love of my life, commander of my heart.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
And I guess to those of you who can only hear me, I was asking, what do you think of his crimes? What Cullen said has a lot of truth to it, too, is that it's like you despise what he did, but at the same time, he kind of tried to turn stuff around, even though he was hiding from who he really was. He did join us, and it's difficult, especially when you've been friends with that person. And now you know them as something else. What do you do?
What is this
Good
now?
morrow.
Good morrow, Valerio! What the shit? Why are you yelling at me? Okay, let's go back to Skyhold and make some decisions. You're no judge. What do you mean? But I asked for opinions because I want to know how you guys feel. I'm not, like I said, I'm just asking just to make conversation. I'm not necessarily asking you to help me make a decision. Indeed, I definitely do not agree with the whole, like, he murdered the entire family. That definitely didn't have to go down, and I don't know why it did. Rash decision? I don't know. It was stupid. But the man is a friend to the Inquisition, too, and he showed a totally different side of himself, right? Even though it wasn't who he truly was. Difficult. I guess back to the war table. I should do Vivian's personal quest as well, because I heard she gives you a pretty sweet throne. That's what I heard. I don't know, but it sounds sweet.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a Venatori cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevada instead of Tevinter.
Oh my god.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orle is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
Guess what?
I actually have relatives in Navarra. If you reason with the Archon, the Trevellians can persuade King Marcus we should help both countries.
Letting the Inquisition curry favor with both Tevinter and Nevada. Most ideal.
Hey! That Trevelyan nobility. Ah, yeah. So I was saying that I'm going to stream the Saints Row games because I've been wanting to play them over, but I was wondering, I'm trying to figure out every stream, but not everyone answers, or not everyone has an answer. Wow, that's a lot of, oh my god. Oh my god. Would you want me to play one? Like, say, the first Saints Row on Xbox, or?
With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
Aw, they're so cute. The worst of the Mage Rebellion is now past. However, the mage who started it all, who destroyed the Chantry in Kirkwall and murdered Grand Cleric Althena and dozens of the innocent faithful, is still at large. The fanatic Anders must be brought to justice. Though he may no longer be in the city, it is still home to many of his known associates. I thus resolved to invade Kirkwall to locate Anders, but Starkhaven's annexation of this notoriously troubled city has not proceeded as planned. The city's resistance opposes me. They forget that I do this for the good of the city and for all the free marches. As a staunch ally of the Inquisition, I entreat support for this endeavor, that Kirkwall may be brought under control before more innocents are harmed. Sebastian Vale. Sebastian, I think you need to calm down. I fear the diplomatic ramifications of having our soldiers seen as part of a conquering army. Let us tell the prince that the Inquisition has no one to spare after the destruction of Haven. Who would blame us? We have a chance to end this to our advantage. Aveline will back down in the face of our overwhelming force. If we bolster Sebastian with Inquisition agents as
ready? As ready as they can be. We're asking a lot of them.
As his advisors, we can keep him from doing more damage, or the prince means to retaliate against anyone who ever harbored Anders. Kirkwall's resistance is headed by Guard Captain Aveline. With our help, she can break Sebastian's resolve and send him running back to Starkhaven. Saints Row is too much fun. Saints Row is often compared to Grand Theft Auto because the first two games were a lot like Grand Theft Auto, except for the fact that you make your own character. Later on in the series in Saints Row, it got less serious and more funny, a lot more fun. So that's why, I don't know. It's just, I just want to play it because I got 4 again recently. I never did beat 4 on PS3 because it froze and I refused to play it. I'm gonna help Aveline because I think Sebastian needs to sit down in his little boy chair and calm down. Honestly, calm down. Like, if he wants to, like, this is like what Cullen said, sorry. He plans to go against anyone who's ever harbored Anders, so. Sorry. So I think I'm gonna help Aveline. I think that's pretty crazy that he kind of wants to attack anyone and everyone who... And just the fact that he's kind of like, let's, like, march on Kirkwall and... Just calm down. So we're gonna help Aveline.
Alright.
Get Sebastian to just back down. Sorry, Sebastian, you just need to calm down. Inquisitor, here's the thing, I don't even own a mask. Thus, when the Orlesian Empress invites me... Oh, it's from Alistair! The husband invites me to engage in real peace talks. I get nervous. I'm sorry. I just fangirled. I don't know what Orlesians mean when they say that, but I hear it involves poison and dancing. Perhaps both at the same time. I'm told you know Empress Celine, and she owes you for that whole saved-your-life business. Considering you also helped save mine, perhaps the Inquisition could help make these talks happen? King Alistair Therain. There is a great deal of bad blood between these nations, but I will do my best to facilitate their talks. 14 hours! Holy shit. Let's do it.
At your service.
Let's do Alistair. I mean, what? Huh? Nope. From far off Montsemar, the songstress... Oh, this is the one I was telling you guys about. What Cullen's response is the best. From far off Montsemar, the songstress comes with lies and thoughtless gibes insults our name. I hated her in school. She pulled my hair. We must not let her make these vulgar claims. Meriden. Josephine says, our allies' words will turn the tide for us. Liliana says, a minstrel with no tongue can tell no lies. No, that's too harsh. Are you ready for Cullen's? No, this is ridiculous. I love it so much. This is my favorite answer to any of the missions. No, this is ridiculous. Because it is ridiculous, but we're gonna go with Josephine. No. Straight up no. I love it. I love it so much. No. I can't do this one yet. What about this one? Dorian has completed his research using the Liberalum and believes he has found a connection between Corypheus and an ancient magister named Sethius of House Amladaris. This will be difficult to prove and may be of limited use, but it's worth noting that House Amladaris still exists. Even the accusation that Corypheus and Sethius are the same person would be worthy of a scandal in Tevinter, one that the current members of that family might be desperate to avoid. Blackmail them. They would undoubtedly do the same to us if our positions were reversed, sorry. Send them the information as a gesture of goodwill. Let's see what they do with it. Every Tevinter house has enemies. Sell the information to one of them. Maybe Josephine or Cullen? My Lady Inquisitor, as you know, the remaining clerics have sequestered themselves within the Grand Cathedral in hopes of electing our new divine. One would hope this could be done peacefully, but my sisters inform me that there have already been 2 mysterious deaths, the product of an assassin loose within the Grand Cathedral's halls. The Chantry has failed to find this killer, so I turn to you for aid. Please help my sisters complete their thankless task in peace. The Inquisition is the only force in Orlais with the power to deal with this, and both myself and my sisters would be grateful. Yours in faith, revered Mother Giselle. I suggest sending my agents to the Grand Cathedral to root out this assassin before more damage is done, or bolstering the Grand Cathedral with more forces, with our forces. Enough to hunt down this madman should be enough. So since he's on another mission, I'm gonna send, I guess, Leliana's assassin out.
Let's see what
Indeed.
we have.
Speaking of Leliana, we have Vivian and Leliana's personal quest to do, so maybe I'll do... Hey! Morrigan! Why can't Cassandra come to the table, too? Speaking of tables... Cullen. So who's next? Oh, still doing this. Oh! That's why I went to the war room. Whoopsie! I'm sorry, Blackwall. That's so awkward. I just got busy doing other things. Oh no. Totally forgot about breaking you out of prison, bro. Playing to win. Dance with the Dowager. See, that's the one that I unlocked. What is... Wait, what is this? We've made progress at Dinanhanin, the tomb of the Emerald Knights. The structure appears more extensive than we had thought. As my keeper was not interested in this endeavor, perhaps the Inquisition might be willing to aid us? I would hate to return home empty-handed. I trust the spirit of cooperation, would benefit us both. Besides, it's rather exciting. I imagine the place must pique your curiosity as well. A few of our soldiers are scouting nearby. We can divert them to the elves' location. I guess. I haven't really done that before. I don't think I've done this. I got super distracted towards the end of this game and just plowed through the story. A few of our soldiers met with the elves at Dinanhanin, or however you say it, the elven ruins in the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Tavin, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence, and the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening our relationship with the Dalish would appear more genuine if you met with them in person. Cullen. Okay, anyways. If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tom Ranier, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from the Valroyo prison in which he waits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisition, that he is wanted in Orlais for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, general and staunch ally of Celine, and all of Callier's family. I leave this in your hands, Cullen. But... I can request a special dispensation from the Orlesian throne, allowing Tom Ranier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Shiral, they owe us a favor. 2 problems, 1 solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Renier. We bind and gag him and have him take Renier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Renier has paid the price. Ooh. We can storm the prison with a small force and take Renier into our custody. Valroyo's prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. No, that's terrible. So we can either lie about him dying or do this the good way, but they owe us a favor. Let's use connections, I think. I think I used secrets last time. Let's use connections. Sounds like the better option anyway, hopefully. The dispensation came, few questions asked. What passed in Halam Shiral is fresh in their minds. Renier awaits your judgment, Josephine. Perfect. There we go. That worked out. I don't know where to save anymore. Ah! My Asari throne.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
Oh,
You could have left me
her
there.
face.
I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
You know what? From Evelyn's point of view, I'm kind of hurt that he thought that. The consequences of Blackwall's lie. Like, I'm kind of hurt that he thought if he didn't say he'd pledge his sword to me, that we would kill him. It's almost insulting. It's like, as we've been friends, Blackwall, and that's who you think Evelyn is? Like, you honestly don't think she just wanted you to honestly leave and atone for your... Like, you honestly thought she was gonna... Oh, ouch. I just read that as Fenris Camp. But yeah, that kind of hurts that he thought... If you didn't, Oh, new tarot card. If I didn't say I would pledge my sword to you, would I have been killed? No, buddy. That's the reason I didn't pick it, like... That's the reason I didn't pick the decision to say, you're mine now. Like, no, I was like, here, have your freedom. I didn't want to kill you. That wasn't my intention, or else I would have let you stay in prison, so... Yikes, man. Blackwall, thanks, bud. Good friend, good friend. Evelyn tries to do something nice. Hopefully he was being sarcastic, because other than... But it's kind of a weird time for sarcasm. You know, there's a time and place for those things. Hawk. Cough, cough, hawk. It was kind of a weird place to decide to use sarcasm, because it's almost like, ouch. I feel for my characters. They're my precious babies. So I know how they would feel in those situations of... From a role-playing point of view, sorry. About those kinds of reactions. Where... Am I going the right way? Yes. So I can only hope he was being sarcastic, though it wasn't well placed. It wasn't very good comedic timing. Bring me the heart of Snow White. I can't remember who was playing this recently, and they were on this mission, and they went, "It's a dragon!" And I was like, no, you're supposed to fight a wyvern. Don't fight the dragon that's near there, unless you want to. Purple Blackwall, maybe. Ooh, do you want to see a picture of my hawk? Well, no, wait, Musical, you probably saw my hawk on Tumblr. Never mind. Musical's the only one that cares about what my characters look like, so... or who I talk about that stuff with. Because I made my hawk on PC as well. Splash. Splash. This is dragon territory. Bull would have loved to be here. Oh. Level ups are needed. Dorian, I think you maxed. You maxed. Aside from the little stuff here. Despair. I like the sound of that. Varric, what do we got for you? Your experience with finding and pointing out enemy vulnerabilities gives the entire party a better chance to land a critical hit. Sounds good. Damage and duration of all. Let's do this for now. Cassandra. But you've never fallen, Cassandra. Is that... I have this one, or...? No, I don't. I don't know, actually. Wait. But she's literally never fallen, so... Maybe I'll go with this for now. Okay. Level your dudes. I don't want to do a rift. No. I'm gonna go this way. Ow. Did I just walk back into the thing? It's right over here. Okay, fine, I'll do the rift thing. God. Take this. Cassandra's coming for you. I just did nothing. I just wasted that. I just wasted my shield. Oh no, there's a despair demon. I was gonna say this is a straightforward one, but nope, there's a despair demon. Kill it. Good job. Nice. Cass dies all the time. What do you do? I literally, every time, I guess I do her build really well, because whenever, I always take her with me, as you know. Every playthrough I've done.
We'll catch up when this is all over.
What about Fenris? Will he...
Oh, he'll go. Once he gets my letter and after he's finished brooding.
And Hawk's brother? He's still alive, isn't he?
Aveline took him off somewhere when the calling started going nuts, but he'll tag along. He always does. Hawk would rather we stay away. Stay safe. That won't fly forever.
I like that he said we stay away. He includes himself.
Just when it couldn't get any worse.
But yeah, because he totally counts. You count, Varric. You know my Hawk loves you. She loves you forever and ever. No, you go away. God damn it. Oh, I didn't give her the one skill bodyguard because I don't like the idea of her taking damage for me, but she still doesn't die ever. She's a really good tank. Okay, dragon territory. Watch out for the dragon. Watch out for the dragon. Where is the dragon? Where is the wyvern? Is that it? I think that's it. Snow White? Is that you? The heart of a pig. Oh, it's gotta be you. You're all icy and stuff. Look at your little face.